Lord, we got 1,900,000 Negroes in the arena this evening. This is a brand new episode of 2DopeMarks, and the first, I would say, 4-person episode of 2DopeMarks since we had our Black History Month Spectacular back in February. That is D to my right. I am Brando. But before we get into, your usual cast of characters, I have some introductions to make real quick fast. So if I had a church organ, I'll play the church organ. First and foremost, we welcome the brainchild behind the Kayfabe Podcast, the brainchild behind Straight Out of a Comic Book, the brainchild behind so many different dope things that if I named them all, this entire episode would be dedicated to all the dope shit he does. That is Will Pharaoh, straight out the land of big money / out the Texas, all the way in California. Yeah, Mr. Pharaoh, how are you this evening, brother?
I am doing excellent. Thank you for having me on here. 2 things though. 1, Andrade is getting passed like a hot plate at a crack house, and then 2, Brando, your camera is blurry, and that's gonna bother me this whole episode.
Don't worry. It's gonna focus itself out. Don't worry. Typically, when I talk with my hands, my camera's like, "What type of focus we trying to hit on?" Don't worry.
I'm just making sure you don't be like, "We done been here for an hour," and you look like when I take my glasses off the whole episode.
No, I do not look like Chucky Finster when he's taking his glasses off and he passes over to his right hand man trying to figure out what is going on. Just saying, this ain't Chucky Finster. We'll get right in just a second. Do not worry. But the other esteemed guest we have here is our friend of the program, our big sister, who is more lovely, more luscious, more libacious, straight out the good old Dallas. Hey, yo. Miss Meek the Major's in the building. How are you tonight, madam?
I am, Pharaoh, you took the words out of my mouth because I said that man gonna get a check. I ain't gonna say that because I don't cuss on other people's shows. But
please do
on this one.
Yeah, he get that money out his asshole right now because baby popping up wherever they'll take him.
Right.
But I'm doing well. I'm glad to be here. Cause some chaos on y'all show like I do on every show. And talk some shit. So let's do it.
Okay. Yes, indeed. We are all here to talk some shit. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. First and foremost, follow us on YouTube at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Instagram at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Twitter, Threads, that played it to Mama House that is specifically made just for us at 2DopeMarks. Subscribe on YouTube. And also, man, turn your post notifications on, man, because we drop stuff, every Thursday. We go live on demand on Fridays, but when some real life shit happens, we hit you with the emergency episode. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is an emergency episode, and we had to call the homies in because D, a whole lot of shit happened in pro wrestling this week. Meek, a whole lot of shit happened in pro wrestling. Will, as I said to the previous 2. A lot of shit's happening in pro wrestling this week. So, again, we gonna get into all that, and we also gonna get into the fact that, bam, you get your official 2DopeMarks merch. You can see Brando is rocking the good old OG Go Grill Wrestling t-shirt. You see D, because it's the East Coast and they're already cold as hell for no damn reason, is rocking the 2DopeMarks hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it happens. It happens on the show because that is why it's always fun. It's always fun. You can get your merch at the link in our bio. And now that all that's out the way, we got church announcements, all that shit out the way.
How do you say church and shit in the same damn sentence?
The Lord knows his heart.
Exactly. The Lord knows my heart. And B, and this is something that we all need to understand in agreement. Church can mean many things to many people. In this particular church, we say shit. We say damn. And on occasion, when people piss you off, D, you already know the words you be saying.
I'm on D side with this one.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a Christian.
Here he go.
I'm gonna just say this. Everybody forget that Jesus was flipping tables in that tabernacle. That's the Lord I identify with him being table flipping.
But did he curse while he was doing it?
We don't know because there wasn't no red words in that part. You know what I mean? So
it wasn't.
We don't know.
I don't mean. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna put this out here, and we can move forward. I don't like who wrote the Bible because I feel like he didn't take down proper notes.
Yeah, no. He was trying to shorthand.
Like,
he didn't get it all
like there was a lot of details and a lot of things.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I could have wrote the Bible better, but I'm like
some more effort could have been.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'm with you.
Like he didn't tell me enough when Jonah was trapped in that wig. Like, so what was he doing while he was in there? Could he see? Was it dark? Was there any belly acid? Like, there's a lot of things he left out about Jonah and that whale.
Okay, but here's also my question: do you still believe the rumor that William Shakespeare wrote the Bible?
Oh, that's true. No, that's just yeah.
King
James.
I think he wrote a version of it. I don't think he didn't write the original.
No, he wrote the King James version. Yeah, he wrote the King James version of the Bible.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into sainted individuals from the Bible, both Old and New Testament, we have to anoint the passing of the NXT title for the third time in a row. We've gone black champion, black champion, black champion. So again, salute to Ricky Saints. He defeated Obafemi. I was not shocked that it happened, but hey, it happened. And now we got a dude from New Orleans by way of Austin, Texas, that's the NXT champion. But I had to ask this to the three of you. Who had the better weekend? Ricky Saints just by winning the NXT title, or Javon Evans stealing the show with Sami Zayn on Friday, then getting a dub on Saturday at No Mercy, and then confirming at I guess that what's that called, Against All Odds on Friday night is gonna be him versus Leon Slater at Bound for Glory, aka a fucking Power Ranger match for the X Division title at Bound for Glory.
Yep.
So the floor is y'all's. D, you can go first.
I'm gonna let the guests have the floor for right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let the guests have it.
Okay. You want to go first? You want me to?
No, it's always ladies first in here, man. Let the chaos reign in.
Ladies first.
Honestly, Javon. And I say that because Ricky has been here, right? We know what he's capable of. Even if you didn't watch the other company, you know what he did there. He wasn't a slouch there. He had titles there. He showed himself there. He wouldn't have been able to debut and do the things that he's doing now had he not already made a name for himself. Javon is clawing. He is making a name for himself right now. He is cementing his boots in the conversation of what the future of wrestling looks like. And he don't care who he got to fight to do it. He'll go to the main roster. He'll go to NXT. He'll go to your mama backyard. He don't give a damn who he got to fight for y'all to understand who he is. And he's been that way since, it's been a couple months now. I can't remember the exact match. It's a couple of matches before where they finally put the faith in him, and you can see that he's receiving that now. So I'm always going to give it to him. Ricky, we love you. Phenomenal. But we expected this. We're not surprised. Oba's about to go to the main roster. Do what he do. They better not fumble him, or it's gonna be big trouble in Little China. But I'm gonna give it to Javon.
Oh yeah, I agree with Meek. I'm gonna say Javon Evans. There's nothing better than seeing the chase up to not even just a title run, but to be like, hey, I can carry the NXT brand after, Oba's gone, Trick is gone, Ethan is gone. Like, when it starts to go into this new class, it's like, hey, I'm this guy you could strap the NXT title on. Ricky, paper champ. Just throwing it out there. Paper champ. We had to get it off my client, the leader of the Big Back Coalition, Obafemi, because he's finna go to the roster. We got some things in the work, him being my client. We got some things cooking. We got two avenues we trying to take and everything. So, but to Meek's point, we've seen him do this. He's a moneymaker. We know, like, hey, okay, we got to get it off for Oba. Ricky can do what we need to do, but I got to go with Javon because even this past Tuesday, Ricky ain't in this driver's seat. If I'm saying Ricky ain't in this driver's seat,
right, that makes sense.
Yeah, like seeing the showdown stuff, like Javon seemed more like a leader than what Ricky Saints was showing Tuesday. And I think because of to Meek's point, all the matches that we've seen coinciding and then having Oba throw you through the announce table from the ring, that changed you. And I saw that with him versus Josh Briggs this weekend. I was like, yo, now this is a different Javon. This is somebody that's like, hey, yo, I can turn that friendly face off real quick and show you what's what. And I'm glad to see that. So I'm going to say he outshined more than Ricky Saints did this weekend.
Kevin Owens,
D?
Sami Zayn. Two people that came to the main roster from NXT and showed out against John Cena. And you watched how Javon did against Sami. And we know Sami's one of the best workers in the company. You can roll with Sami, you can roll with anybody. So that alone right there, not even the Josh Briggs match, that was just the icing on the cake. But the fact that he went against Sami Zayn and put on a banger tells me everything I need to know. And that's why he won the weekend. You know what I mean? Ricky Saints, we've already seen what he does, what he did in AEW. We knew what that was already. So it's just pretty much, all right, yeah, we're going to put the title on because we know you can carry it a little bit because your name, your face, or whatnot. But just to go back to it, I agree with y'all too. Yeah, Javon Evans seized the weekend.
Ooh, boy, this feel like a goddamn clean sweep because I don't necessarily feel that Ricky Saints become an NXT champion, although the moment was cool. You beating the man off 4 different variations of a DDT.
Yeah.
As Jay-Z
drink.
As Jay-Z once did.
I mean, but to be fair, a lot of people finishers ain't it these days.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Well, not only that, when a train is running you over repeatedly, you do everything you can to stay alive. So that man was pulling whatever he could out.
Absolutely.
Because he had a giant coming down the damn beanstalk at his ass. So he just had to figure something out to not get fee fi fo fucked.
Yeah.
So
but we come on because we see all these people like that's it.
Right.
Like I love Jada Parker, but just because you threw your ass in someone's face, that's your finisher.
It's a lot of finishers.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, that'll finish y'all, but there are a lot of finishers.
As a wrestler though, that ain't you. Yeah, you ain't all right with that.
I don't feel like it's enough ass circumference for.
I'll become a wrestler for that.
It got to be a little more impactful.
Okay, to the Jada Parker point. Baby has probably the hardest Irish whip I've ever seen, and we already said the Irish whip don't make no goddamn sense as a wrestler move to begin with, because the fuck you mean in terms of gravity, right? With Ricky Saints, I was expecting him to do the Jake the Snake's DDT, the even flow DDT, the what's the Rey Mysterio DDT where you get caught midair and then turn it in? Yeah, all that, right?
Yeah.
So in totality, hey, I knew he couldn't like Rochambeau him because again,
he's not Rochambeauing his big ass.
Like I said,
if he would have done that, he would have been the better weekend. If he would have Rochambeaued over, he would have had it hands down.
And he could have got it if he had him on the top rope or something.
Yeah,
have got it with that.
Yeah. But the winner of the weekend, undisputed, judging by our esteemed panel, is Javon Evans. Clearly, because again, you announced a dream match that me and D have been talking about for months since this whole NXT and TNA thing started kicking off, and then you go ahead and have a banger of a match, as we said, with Sami Zayn, to the point where it's like, yo, I always said that Javon Evans should have been one to dethrone Oba, but at this point, I mean, NXT's there are 3 main guys are Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Obafemi. I would not be shocked if any of them went up to the main roster. I would also not be shocked if Shawn Michaels held on to Javon Evans a little bit longer and said, yo, I'm going to need him to win this NXT title first and be the face of the brand before I hand you off to Triple H to probably end up on SmackDown in the land of misfit toys, where the mid-card is... So, yeah.
But he deserves that. He deserves to hold that title. I think it's hard to say the top 4 right now and not mention Ethan Page, only because
what I was like,
and I'm not. Listen, y'all know me, Will Pharaoh. You don't know yet, but you will by the end of the show. I am who I am. Okay, but Ethan Page and Chelsea Green have done something very special down there right now, so we can't, overlook that. But I think whereas Oba literally could have won and still went to the main roster and just brought their title back and be like, here, y'all can have it. Because he was that strong. I don't think it's that way with Javon yet. He deserves to keep climbing. This match with Leon is about to be unbelievable. We already know that. It's just so much more that he can do. You know what I mean? And so I hope they don't rush him. Please let him win whatever down there. Let him fight whoever down there. You got all kind of TNA people that he can fight down there that used to be WWE. Get him sufficiently ready so he does not die in that mid card like so many people do when they move up.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a while before Javon move up. Like, I know people like get excited about him, but it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, let him build that.
Yeah. He still got to work with mic skills, and you still got to see him as a champion. Like, that's the one thing. If you bring him up and he's never held a belt, it's not gonna look good. He's gonna become Ricochet, and that's
or he's going to become Montez Ford.
Yeah,
someone who deserves it, but they just don't see it yet. And I think
Javon, when he does get that title, he deserves a stand and deliver moment. You know what I mean? At a wrestling
for sure.
Weekend, at a big 4 weekend. You know what I mean? Like because he's worked this. Like I said, we've seen him in the ring with Ethan. We've seen him in the ring with Oba. We've seen him in the ring with Trick, with Sammy. Yeah, like he didn't push through all of them. But at the same time, like he deserves that big moment where he deserves that big build up, the promos leading up to it and everything.
Yeah. Which I think him and Saints would be a way better fit than him and Oba because
100%.
Yeah.
That is a mountain that he can surpass.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't go back to that after this man wiped you out across the announce table like he was a toddler. And then you gonna swing back and make us believe. I'm just
exactly. It ain't enough time to get you there.
Nah, it ain't.
We were there.
It ain't enough time to get you to like this new form of yours.
Exactly.
Where it's like, oh yeah, I think that version
ain't no Super Saiyan moment over here. That's
not at all.
Yeah. Again, I don't even discredit Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page is someone who gave Javon Evans his actual edge in NXT when they had their feud. Kind of in that Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston sort of way. And I ultimately think he's doing an amazing job with the NXT North American Championship.
Keeping it relevant.
Yeah, that is true. Do I think that eventually he's going to get bumped right back up to be NXT champion and then eventually that's the person who Javon conquers? Not sure.
Actually, I think he's going to get called up.
Back up? They're going to try it again?
I think it is. And I think Mustafa's going to win Tuesday. And I think Ethan going up with Chelsea because now with Piper Niven injured and they talking about we need a new spot for the group. There's nobody like them two together on SmackDown would be incredible for SmackDown.
They about to be annoying as fuck.
Exactly.
But I usually hate that kind of character, but Chelsea does it so well.
Yeah.
Adding Ethan to that would definitely take it over the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that, because we mentioned a NXT TNA crossover, we did also mention the fact that it is no longer an invasion because of people who will get this thing canceled. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're going on to having a showdown. People like Showdown Legends of Wrestling. So NXT versus TNA, as they mentioned on Tuesday night, we'll be having a Survivor Series style 4-on-4. And I'm like, well, how is it a 4-on-4 when traditional Survivor Series is 5-on-5?
Back in the day, it was 4-on-4.
I'm confused.
When they first started doing it, it was 4-on-4.
Yeah, it was 4-on-4. But I was expecting 5-on-5 though.
I did too because of the war games thing. Like
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think they're just taking the trope of this versus that and calling it that style.
Well, and then also too, they got a 2-hour window, so it's not like it's Survivor Series. So have to be done at like my time on the
wrap it up, baby. Yeah,
it got to be done at 7. Otherwise, it's gonna switch programming.
Exactly.
Well, if they manage to cut like at least 16 different ice commercials, we might get there.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I know. That was my one political statement for today. Anyway, so the men's showdown team is this for NXT. It is Ricky Saints, captain, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Miles Bourne versus TNA's battalion, which is Mike Santana, Frank Kazarian, Muth, and Leon Slater.
Yeah, they gonna lose. NXT losing that one. NXT losing that one.
So
they losing off the strength of Moose. I'm gonna say it. Just because you got Moose on your team, you getting dusted. I don't care who NXT could. They could have put me up there. Moose is on there, dusting that ass. I'm just.
And Frank Kazarian is on there. Like yo, Pawpaw, and Mike Santana with his crazy ass.
Yes,
Mike Santana's on a mission though. And I think he gonna conquer the hill he's trying.
I think he gonna. There's no more perfect time for them to pull the trigger on that. Than right now.
I agree.
I agree.
So here's what I got on that. Right, I did say Miles Bourne is gonna be on this little lineup last week. However, I think the ideal situation for this is TNA wins that men's showdown, and it's Mike Santana pinning Trick Williams. So you can get the whole, oh shit, is Trick losing his ass before you get into Bound for Glory? I think that's the case. Again,
I agree.
NXT is, you got both the NXT champion and the TNA champion on the same damn team. And you know, one of the motherfuckers is literally ego abound. Like, wait, why am I not the leader? I'm their champion, and I was this champion. Exactly, right? We can't be co-captains. So basically, Trick and looking at this like it's Michael and Scotty instead of LeBron and D Wade.
As he should. He carrying two brands in one sense. But that's the thing about why I'm interested with Ricky, because it's just like, yo, you supposed to be now the face of the brand, and Trick out talking you, Javon is out talking you.
And we know Javon can't really talk just yet.
Right there, waiting for somebody to tell him what's happening. It's like, yo, this is
that man just. Oh, that's all he can do.
And I'm just like, hey.
But do you guys feel like they are stifling him a bit? Because talking was not his problem. That man cut promos in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still trying to.
He's not talking that shit now. It ain't sat right with me, because I'm like, that's why we loved him. He could talk. The Rochambeau was cool, but he was going, you know.
There's a style of WWE promos that you coming into WWE from AEW. They don't want you to do it the AEW way. They want you to do it the WWE way. That's what that is right now. You got to pretty much gradually. He has to learn that style before they allow him to be him. Like, they're not gonna let you come in from hey, you from AEW. I'm gonna let you do the same shit you did at AEW. Nah.
And let's always, never forget. You can't act like this. You gotta pretend.
Yeah.
Well, you can, as long as it's still in their comfort level. You can't go too far.
No, you can't. You can't be unapologetically black. You can't.
You got to have some apology about you.
You got to be their perception.
I'm sorry in your spirit.
You got to be their perception of what black people are, and it's like, okay, so then there you go. And so to them, Ricky is, which sucks because we know Ricky can talk.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I just think we're in a weird, tricky little situation with our first week of Ricky Saints as champ. The women's side, by the way, because again, the card itself for Showdown next week is solid. You know what I'm saying? You got the Hardys versus Dark State, winner take all. You got Mustafa Ali versus Ethan Page, NXT title, cool. But y'all talk about TNA gonna blow these boys out. This women's theme is even worse. Okay?
Yeah, that pissed me off.
So you got JC James, Ruka. Yeah.
They about to smoke. They about to smoke TNA.
Yeah. We was talking about the men going win.
Yeah.
The women smoke TNA.
No, we know that. We know we know that. But the women about to smoke TNA.
Yeah.
The women about to smoke TNA with one of NXT's baby dolls on the other fucking team.
This is gonna look like. This looks like, and again, this is no disrespect to Kalani, the inspiration, and Mara Sade, but this is going to look like the Eagles versus the Chiefs this past February, in that you thinking because you got, an actual tag team on your squad in the previously known Iconics, and you have Mara Sade, who I don't know how you had that and you don't have an interaction with her and Last Legend on last night. I don't know how you do that. Like, that don't make sense. Kalani, you cool, but you going up against arguably the top 4 women in your division.
The Monstars
on the other side.
Yeah. And this time, there's no Michael Jordan on that team.
Right. No special.
It's a Jordan, but it ain't a Michael Jordan.
So, again, here's how this is going to work out, right? Kalani is going to do some flippy shit. So Ruka going to do some flippy shit, and they're going to counter each other's flippy shit. And then Jada Parker going to say enough of this dumb shit and say, hey, Mara Sade, I already beat your homegirl up last week. You can get this work too. Is that going to be pretty?
The only thing I don't like about this, though, is there's no TNA originals on that.
Right.
Right.
Well, this is all WWE. It's all WWE.
It's all WWE or former WWE.
That's it.
Well, I believe the reason for that is because a certain someone who was originally supposed to be in the Knockouts Championship picture against all odds is currently under investigation.
You want me to say it? Because I ain't scared. She might have beat him up, but she can't beat me up.
Masha Slamovich
under investigation, got all kind of allegations coming out her asshole. I don't even know if she would help him, though. I don't even know if at this point she would have been beneficial, because the problem is the match is going to look really good because they're fighting their friends. They're fighting people that they've trained with outside of the inspiration who, haven't really interacted with them heavily. Kalani and Mara are fighting people that they trained with for years. So the chemistry is going to be wonderful, and it's going to be hard to not make them look like they're on the same side.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Even though we know they're not. The way that they wrestle may give a little, "They're my friends." You know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah. Right. It's still just one of those, like, we couldn't get one. Like, you couldn't, like, I'd have kept the inspiration and, like, yo, bring in Rosemary.
Bring in Tasha Steelz. Bring
Tasha
in
Steelz.
Yo,
Savannah Evans. Bring in there's people over there.
What it was, Mila Moore. And look, I know Stephanie DeLander, like Steph DeLander.
Killer Kelly is over there. I don't know if she injured or not. Plenty of people that could have.
And I know people don't like her. I know people
Victoria
don't like
Crawford.
Nah, the other one. But this
one.
That would have looked in the right way if you'd have had Tessa Blanchard.
Tully's daughter. Tully's daughter.
Hey, if the Crimson Chin would have came out, like,
I mean, she can wrestle. She ain't got to be a good person to wrestle, but she can wrestle. I mean,
and she's a TNA staple. You know what I'm saying?
Rosemary would have been dope though for that, just for the entrance alone, because her entrance is
Rosemary would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like Rosemary got really like screwed over on this one.
A lot of the TNA original girls who have been over there grinding, I feel like that. Because there's no reason why they should not be on TV more. Even especially with this crossover. There's so many women in NXT. It should have been way more than that. But who am I? You know?
I'm honestly surprised we don't see enough of Tasha Steelz in those interactions with WWE.
Right.
With NXT.
Right. Or Jada Stone.
I'm very, very surprised. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you watch it, and when they have their interactions and they big brawls and stuff like that, and you don't see her around.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm wondering if Ethan Page, when he fights Mustafa Ali, if Tasha Steelz comes with him. Or is around at some point.
Or the whole Order 4 come out.
Yeah.
See, again, that just goes to show you the depth of TNA, to the fact that we're literally like, you know what? We can give you a better showdown roster if need be. I mean, I definitely would trade Moose for Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I would have traded him for Cedric.
See?
Yeah. I'd have traded Frank for Matt Cardona. I'd have traded Frank for Matt.
I would have traded Frank for Matt Cardona, but I would have traded Moose for I hate that I'm even saying his name. That feels so
slipper.
Strange. I would have traded Kale. I would have traded him honestly for probably one of the Rascals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trey Miguel, Zach Wentz. Yeah. This is your time to shine. If Meek's got the pin, that's the time. Myron. Myron Reed. Yeah.
Go Myron.
Pick one.
Yep, Myron.
And I love them. I love those kids. Like they wrestle my local all the time. Like anything, because he's going to slow this match down a lot.
Yeah, and I'm glad. By the way, shout out to Myron Reed and Leon Slater for having a fire ass main event on Friday. Just absolutely just très magnifique. Très magnifique.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But speaking of fire in main events, none of us were informed that the Tribal Chief is going to be making his presence felt on Raw on Monday. But there he was in Raleigh, North Carolina. Apparently, he didn't even give our friend Lovely a good birthday gift by, letting her know that he was going to be in the building. But Roman came back. Roman helped out his cousins. And the Bronze took an L. But at the end of it, we saw Roman doing his big gaslighting, his big manipulating the Jay, and Jimmy just looking in the background like, motherfucker, I told you this was gonna happen. I told you. And you just fall for this dumb shit just easily. So I ask y'all, as we figure out there is a big promo going on in the back with AEW because it's their 6th anniversary for Dynamite. Roman Reigns off PTO, but what are you gonna be doing? Is he gonna be just manipulating Jay until we get to War Games, or what?
I thought long and hard on this post, but I have nothing. Like I'm just, I got nothing. Like I don't know where this is going. I really don't know where it's going.
I'm with D. Like, where are we right now? Like, what is this? Like, what are we doing with Jay? Like, how have we gotten so far off the plot? Like, we went from him losing the world title to what is this? Like, is he back in a tag team with his brother? Why is his brother on Raw? Did like who got traded for what? Like, why is Jimmy all of a sudden always here now? And who did SmackDown gain for that?
Yeah, because remember the last trade I recall is LA Knight for Sami Zayn, and that was a win for SmackDown. But I don't recall. Jimmy just starts showing up. I guess the moment his wife got pregnant. No, that's your trade. Your trade was you lose Naomi because she's out on maternity.
And you get Big Jim.
But that's still but then even still too, when she came over, no one went over to SmackDown. No one
That
got
is
traded.
true.
Yeah,
That is
they not doing them trades no more. That shit left with Vince.
Yeah, because they're supposed to have a whole draft. They say that's still supposedly happening. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know.
And then you're gonna see the same dude. You're gonna see the dude that just got drafted to one show up on the other show 4 weeks later.
Yep. But yeah, I just don't think they have nothing for Jay. To me, I just feel like they don't believe in Jay no more. I think there's a confidence there that the back don't have for him anymore. And it's like, okay, let's stick him with Roman and let's get this whole bloodline thing going. But it's like, it's stupid. And I'm so sick of now you're creating this Jay Roman vortex that I really can't stand, because I promise you, if we end another Raw with the Vision, if I see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in Raw one more time, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. If I see one more variation of this Jay, Jimmy, Braun bullshit, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'm gonna cuss Triple H all the way out on my show, and I don't care who listening, because this is ridiculous.
You're gonna call him bald in so many different variations. You would think he's Tommy Pickles.
Yep, I'm gonna call that man by his whole government name, because like, let them move on to something else. Like, that is done. Like, that and the Uso stuff is done. Please let them move on to something else, because I hate that for one to try to keep putting them in a tag team. I did not want.
Do you remember? And please let me know if y'all remember it's something that I don't remember. Do you remember when Kofi won Kofi Mania? We knew what that was. You know, that was a big moment in Mania, right? After he lost the title to Brock, what did he do after that?
Not a damn
Get
thing.
right back in the tag team with the New Day.
Okay, so do you remember when Sammy beat Gunther at Mania, when he lost the IC title? What did he do after that?
Get right back in the tag team with Kevin Owens?
No, that's not what happened. Then he got just dropped off the map.
No.
Oh no, yeah, this is right, bro.
Yeah,
this is
Sammy
right
just
when,
kind of like, he dropped back down.
Yeah, he dropped back down. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is when Karrion Kross first started needling with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what I'm saying is they build up with these big moments at Mania, and then next thing you know, they don't know what to do with the talent once they take the title off of them. And that's what's going on with Jay right now.
But you have something with Jay.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Like, we see that, but they're not going to see that, because once the light is off of them, you know, if they're not building up for a title or something like that, then they're not going to do nothing with it. It's been a trend.
Meek is ready to pop off. She is ready to pop off.
Go
ahead.
I'm going to say this, and if whoever are Tribal Chief fans out there, I'm not going to hold your hand when I say this. The reason why they won't let Jay take off is because he got bigger than Roman in the Yeet moment. And Roman is still their guy. So just like when Sammy took off, you cannot be bigger than the Tribal Chief. How dare you be bigger than the Tribal Chief?
Yeah.
So you're too hot. Cool your ass down. 1. 2, if we are going to be honest, and this is from somebody who has been with the Usos since the penitentiary, they did that for Jimmy. Jay don't need Jimmy. Jimmy need Jay.
Yeah.
Jimmy cannot survive alone. As much as I love him, we have seen it. Jay, good on his own. Prove that. Arguably better than Roman has been recently. Not in the wrestling. I mean, they both got, about 7 moves each, but in the over scale, this man and this fucking yeet has infiltrated so deep that people were not looking for Roman for a second. They were looking for Jay.
Right.
They was looking to be just me, Oos. And that's a problem for them. That's a problem for WWE. Because
You know it's
if it
bad.
ain't Cody, if it ain't Roman, how dare you?
You know it's bad when the
So
Yeet has
what you
infiltrated the
saying
18 to 34 demographic. When the Anglo-Saxons is taking their shirts off trying to yeet everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nigel McGuinness apologizes because he can't yeet on beat. I mean, not Nigel. What's the band name? Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett.
Apologize.
Are you talking about,
Getting your Brits mixed up.
Yeah.
I don't care about either one of them. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't like either one. But they both can go on the same boat to hell. But he apologizing. Wade Barrett apologizing because
Same
he's
boat to
off beat
hell.
on a fucking heat.
Yeah.
Problem. So the problem is not Jay. The problem is not
Michael.
Sammy. The problem is if you bigger than Roman, then what we do with Roman?
Yeah.
What do you do with Big Akuma? What do you do?
She said it.
I mean, but it's not even just Roman. It's the whole picking order because it's like you can't be big, you can't over exceed Roman.
Right.
Now also you can't over exceed CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Because these are the people that we know are gonna fill in seats. But it's like, when are you gonna let the new generation take the reins? And you can't blame John Cena for it because even look at Dominic. Dominic has been one of the hottest heels in the last 4 years.
Facts.
That man barely got to start talking on the mic now because of how much they booed him. And the fact that he's flipped it into them cheering and they still keep him mid-card.
He winning other people's titles.
He winning other people's titles. But they will not dare have him cross paths with CM Punk. They will not dare have him cross paths with a Jey Uso. They will not dare have him. So, do you know the dream match between him and Seth Rollins in a match together?
He is the brother Pharaoh's preaching. He preaching.
But because TKO need to get their money, you're still investing into
that's what it's been since day one. It's a money
100%.
It's a money grab.
WrestlePalooza show.
Like let's be clear. Let's be totally clear. I don't want and even with the Saudi shit, like they want to see the Undertaker, Stone Cold. These people that they've seen years ago, right? Like you said, Will. Seth Rollins and Dominic would cook. You know what I mean? I would love to be honest with you. If I saw like Sami Zayn and shit, I'll go watch Sami Zayn and Javon Evans on a PLE again as a main event, or you know what I'm saying? But because TKO want that bread, that's what it is. You gonna get the big dogs.
Yeah, and then it go,
and nobody's gonna exceed that.
Yeah, and then it leads into, because of how y'all are scheduling stuff so much, you don't take the time to let that investment start to go in. It's like, hey, we're doing WrestlePalooza, and then in 2 weeks we're going to Perth. So it's like, because you don't let stories develop, because you don't let characters grow, it's like, hey, I'm going to stick with the ones I know fill in seats. So let's throw CM Punk on there. Let's throw John Cena on there. Hey, Rhea Ripley, we know y'all sick of seeing her. We ain't really got
another one. Go get Brock off the farm. You just had Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
F5 post Cena to hell on a
in his retirement run.
In his retirement run for what? Money.
Makes
in front of
Make-A-Wish
children.
Make no sense.
Mind you, got him off the farm. They can go home with Sable. We don't need you right now. Moving slow, looking like a tomato. Finna explode. Calm down.
Go take your ass on the farm. Go clap your cheeks. Clap her cheeks like you supposed to every day, and get your money around.
See,
money grabbing is gross.
See, again, we should have known. Again, if 2024 was Avengers Endgame and WWE hitting everything just in peak form, you know what I'm saying? 25 is the we need to go ahead and try to drain people for all they worth, because You know when this shit really started? When they decided to say, hey, we need The Rock to come around for Elimination Chamber to push 11,000 more tickets.
Don't piss me off.
11,000.
But you know, but the crappy part about that was you could have made that work.
It could have worked.
Get the Travis Scott shit out of there. Like you could have definitely got cut that all the way out. But you could have made that work even with The Rock not being there. But that's the problem. It's like, yo, y'all don't know what to do with storylines anymore. You don't care about that. It's now just let me fill in the seats. Like the fact that we are in Perth next week and we will not get a face-to-face with John Cena and AJ Styles on a Monday Night Raw to talk about their fight in Perth. Neither one of them have been on to talk about the match.
Outside of AJ mentioning, I get to go do my favorite thing, which is go beat up John Cena.
And then what they do? Oh, we're going to put him in a tag match with Dragon Lee tonight. What the fuck are we doing?
I mean, to be fair, though,
I would not be in the least bit surprised.
That meant AJ Lee won a match on Raw.
I would not be in the least bit surprised if imagine if TKO have their writers in the writing room. Think about that for a second. They got they hired their own writers.
What they do,
and this is what it is. Because you like you said, Will. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Will, like, we look forward to. You remember when we had PLEs every week? I mean, I'm sorry, every month.
Every month
you had Battleground, Great Balls of Fire, Pulse, like all these different things every month. And like what you wrote, we had storylines. It didn't matter if everybody showed up in the Raw or SmackDown, and they told a story, even if it was a promo, a face-to-face, a match, a tag team match. You know what I mean? Like that's what it was. Shout out to Teddy Long. It was a tag team match, player, with the Undertaker or some shit like that. But you still had a damn tag. You still had a fucking a storyline.
Yep.
It's either there's no long-term storytelling, or it's too fucking long. Because we just got done talking about how we've been in the motherfucking vortex with Jay and Roman. It's been since before COVID. We've been fighting for our lives with this shit. But then on the flip side, you give me a match that I'm supposed to give a damn about that you just thought about on the way over here in the motherfucking car, and I'm supposed to care. Pick a side, like you gotta do something, like.
But they put themselves in ruts. It's, you know what it is? It's like when you're playing dominoes, and all money ain't the good money. But y'all keep trying to get that 15. Right. It's like you should have waited, because in that third hand that's gonna come up, you could have really cleaned up. But you decided to do this. Yeah, because that's your issue with Rhea. You made Rhea so dominant that nobody looks realistic to beat her, and the ones that can, you don't want to put in her pathway to drop their shit down. So you keep throwing her. Yeah, or they're injured. So you keep throwing her in stuff that don't involve her whatsoever.
Like, why are you saving Ia?
Why are you biting everybody's stuff? You're doing this. You're doing the devil's kiss with set. Why are you biting everyone right now? And I'm not saying it's
because they got shit for.
It's like
they don't have anything for.
Y'all don't have anything. Like, no, let her take a break. Or, hey, here's a bright idea. Move her ass to SmackDown where they could really use her.
Yes.
Yes. You know what's gonna happen if they move her to SmackDown? They're gonna feed her to Tiffany Stratton, and Lord knows how that's gonna turn out, because you got,
let me tell you,
irresistible force.
Here she go. Here she.
And speaking of SmackDown, and I'm gonna let Meek take the bet on this, right?
Don't do it.
We had a triple threat match.
Go ahead. No, you got the floor. You got the floor on this.
Pure ISO. I'm gonna just tee you up. So we had the SmackDown main event. Jade, Nia, Tiffany. Jade got busted open to the white meat on the spot. And needless to say, either some people say it was Nia's fault, some people say it was the ref's fault, but Nia thought that Jay was going to break up the pin, but clearly that one was busted open, so that's not going to work. So, hey, you got to call audible on the fly. So, I'm not going to say whose fault it is, but I'm going to spin it to you like this. Tiffany Stratton has been world champion for well over 260 days, and the 3 people she has fought the most in this title reign has been Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, and Charlotte Flair one damn time. When does this end? When does this end? Meek, the floor is yours.
I'm not going. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. You go
It
ahead.
should have ended 180 days ago.
I might say something about.
I don't know
I
what
might
the
say
fuck
something
y'all
just
see in
pulled off the
Tiffany
air.
Stratton. I'm sorry. The girl ain't it. She got a lot of growing to do. She has been, I'm going to say this, and the people that know me are going to know that if I say this, this is real. I'm not a Liv Morgan fan, and I like Liv Morgan's title run better than I like this. Tiffany has done nothing for SmackDown. Absolutely nothing. She got out-talked by Charlotte, which, I mean, I don't know what you want to say about that. The fact that, I will say this, the fact that her being champion has made people miss Charlotte that hate Charlotte. People were asking for Charlotte back. And people hate that woman. I do not understand why blonde hair and blue eyes and a cartwheel is enough for 280 some odd fucking days. Now, rest up, Jay. First of all, I ain't never seen a bitch still be bad with her head busted to the literal white meat, okay? Girl was still fine with her forehead meat showing, okay? So, shout out to her. Nia, we know...
Forehead meat is crazy.
I mean, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Nia, we know
I
who
know,
Nia
that's
is, if we're going to be honest. Love her and hate her, we know who she is. She does not have the best ring psychology. She does not have the best peripheral vision. She ain't as quick as we would like her to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
But either way, Nia was the vet in the match. I'm gonna say that. Blame who you want. It is not Daphne's fault. It's not Daphne's fault. So anybody that's on Ref Bay head, argue with your mama because it wasn't her fault. But your champion also did not help the situation. And now you've booked her to where who's going to beat her? Either that or people don't care who's going to beat her. When she come on the TV, that's a bathroom break for me. I don't give a damn what she talking about. I don't give a damn what she look like. I don't care about none of that shit. Has she lost it yet? No? Okay, well, call me when she does. And that's unfortunate. So for me, somebody got to do something about they Tiffy time problem because the time has run out. It has expired. There is no more time. We're in a new era. The clock don't work. The watch is broke. Ain't no motherfucking batteries. Time is up. It has ticked out. The hourglass is empty. And it is time to move on. Now, that's just me. It's some people out there that love her. But give me a reason why. I'm listening. Please.
Can I go now?
Please do.
Because I just got to everything Meek said.
I love that for you. I love that for you. But she's done nothing.
Here's why I say this. How can you do something when you have nothing on your programming?
There have been plenty of champions who had nothing.
Make
it work. What's Smokey Mama say? What's Smokey Mama say? Make it work. Make it enough.
You can make it work. But when you don't have no one there to make it work, That's why you have a championship reign like this. I agree with you. Is it great? Absolutely not. Is it up? I would say so, especially if you're trying to make her a baby face when she's a natural born heel. But when you're looking at a roster of, no one's ready, because who's going to take it up? Oh, we're going to put it on B-Fab? Where the fuck she been? Oh, let's put it on Alba Fire. Oh, wait. She's back up for Chelsea Green. Now, Chelsea Green is probably the only one that has gotten it to where that would be an incredible rivalry between the two. But where's she at? Oh, they don't put her on TV. Jade Cargill, Black Queen. Again, just like you said, who else gonna rock a scar and look that fine? As a wrestler, you're trash. They should have put you in NXT. They should have put you in development, because you cannot tell me there has been a great Jade Cargill match since she got here. It's not that. She isn't it just yet. She needs to go learn them fundamentals, and it's wrong of them to not let her have gone and done that, especially when you have such a full women's roster on NXT. Mm-hmm. She could use all of that and be the megastar that we all see in her. But because they threw her in the fire, it hasn't hit there yet. Maybe Julia can do it. Oh, wait. They barely showed Julia. Zelina Vega up there. Oh, wait. They don't believe in Zelina Vega either. Maybe Kiana James. Oh, no, wait. She was injured. Now she's a
But ain't nobody talking about Kiana James.
Thank you.
Went too far. But there are people, but they booked it like that. And that's
But no, that's the thing. No, it's not. Like it's that. Not. But it's also not Tiffy's fault. That's what I'm saying. This is she got some money. It's not. This is Creative's fault, because when you had the time to build up people, you didn't do it. And you had that U.S. championship to be able to do that, because right now, Michin should be in the women's title picture if you had played all of this right. Zelina Vega should be in the women's title picture if you played this right. Not having Tiffy go up against Nia Jax 800 times, who doesn't know how to listen for a count, and mess up an entire match. And then having someone, like you said, with Tiffany, who is very new at this, so doesn't have the full ring IQ to go, hey, since this happened, let me go do my moonsault, then pin her since she kicked out of Jade's thing. And let me get up, do my splash, so the ref can count to 3. Right. Again, she is just getting here, so we know that's a new thing. But the problem is you don't have no one on here that you have built up. And I've just named every woman on the roster. Except for who? Oh, Candice LeRae, who you don't never push, who is a phenomenal person in the ring, who has great mic skills, but for some reason, you just never put her on there and let her do shit on main event. And then the two best that you have that could help Tiffy build to be a great champion on her next run, you put in a tag team that y'all not even having them do anything. So the reason why
the WWE aesthetic.
Yeah,
the blonde hair, blue eyes is, and that was a Vince thing, yes, but clearly that has not died.
No, and it has, and again,
that's
we know
why there are some people who, like you said, because you're absolutely right, they wrote it this way. But even me, as a young champion, if I was in this position, I would absolutely say this is dope, but I don't have the bandwidth to do this shit, so we need to do something.
But then again,
because it's not helping her. But
what are you going? But again, what are you gonna do? Who's taking it off of her and making it relevant?
You're gonna have to bring somebody from Raw, or you gonna you're gonna have to bring somebody from Raw, or you had to bring somebody up from NXT. That's the only other way.
Because there's no one on this roster right now where it's gonna make sense to take that strap off of Tiffany.
And that's where it suffers,
right? And as
long as it stays there, it's gonna suffer.
And it's so messed up because she do got a lot of talent, a lot of great potential, but they put her as champion at a bad time.
A bad time. It was a very bad time.
Yeah, and just like how you said, because of that, it's having the effect like you're having towards her, and it's like that's.
Oh no, I didn't like her in NXT either. She's just never been for me.
I get it.
There's certain wrestlers they're not for me. But
hey, I wasn't either until I saw that Becky Lynch match she had. I was like, okay, nah.
But if you do what you do, I can give you respect, and you can still not be for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take her athletic ability from her.
Yeah.
But Me and for people who were already not on Tiffy time, this is doing nothing for her.
It's not fair for them to have put someone who is so new to have to carry a brand like that in such a struggle period. This was not the time to make her champ. This was a time where what was real messed up about it is this is the time where you needed a Naomi to be here. You needed a Naomi as the women's world champion because this would have elevated everybody. Mm-hmm. But she's not there. And so now you don't have anyone. And then your only real shot is injured with a finger injury. Mm-hmm. And so again, it's just
but I would even hate to put her in that position to have to take it off.
My main issue, she should never have beat Charlotte Flair at Mania. She should never have beat Charlotte Flair at Mania at all. Point being, period, because they're both gymnasts. Who cares?
Nah,
I think it was early.
Nah, it was too early. That's what it really
was. It was yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was too early for that.
But Charlotte shouldn't have won the Rumble. So that's why it's like that's a whole timeline that shouldn't happen. She should have never run.
And that whole timeline was messed up because Charlotte wins the Rumble. You do that out of pity because she comes back from an ACL. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. And then you bring her back as she's supposed to be. She was supposed to be the face out of the situation. But then because Tiffy she's supposed to be the heel out of the situation. I can't remember. But off the top of my head, remember how that shit got
They originally thought she was gonna be the face till she won the Rumble and it got negative reviews. Yeah. Everybody didn't like it.
Yeah.
So the boo when she tried to come back with the whole hey, I was injured, I've never been like this, and it was like, nah, boo, we don't like this. Which again was unfair to her too.
Right.
Because she's deep, but again, because TKO wants to have that big money number name. It's like, hey, let's take all the people we've been rooting for women-wise. We're not going to let one of them win it. We're going to bring back Charlotte Flair because that's what's going to fill in the seats.
Well, but Charlotte was going to put asses in seats if she won the Rumble or not.
They
need to realize Charlotte does not have to have a title to put asses in seats.
Not at all.
No, she doesn't.
If she's on the card, people are going to hate watch.
But it's the same thing that D brought up about Sammy in the same way. What are you without the championship? They don't know what to do with that with Charlotte, and they don't know how to do it with Rhea because they've turned Rhea into Charlotte.
No.
Because you don't know what to do with them when a belt is not on the line. Instead of just trusting in the audience for us to just support it.
Well, because the thing is, you can be.
That goes back to not building storylines.
Well, yeah, but even her existence, Rhea's existence is bigger than a title. When they hear "This is my brutality,"
okay,
people are locked in.
Yeah.
So here's my question for y'all, real quick. Like fast forward into this. You got the Kabuki Warriors and Rio, I guess the new tag team or whatever. So is this the perfect feud? What y'all think about this? Like this whole situation? You want to breathe in between answers?
No.
Cause look, hey, D, you wanna know what I heard? The moment we brought this up,
all I can hear is criticize. Don't ask me your mind for nothing.
For nothing.
Yo, I just watched that movie yesterday.
Me too. Can you see? Well, I can't see too good. If I turn my head this way. Child.
Hold on, I'm fucking with my eye hole.
Well, shit fire don't matter if you can see. All that matters is can the fucking horse see.
How about this? The bags were a good idea. How about this time? We don't wear them, but next time we go.
Full regalia.
Okay, wait. Thanks for treating me to Django because now I have to ask. Are the bags, aka the black mist, to set this up like a decent feud or what? Because that's what the mist is. Basically, all it is the mask for everybody to just coexist.
You know,
I already knew that. I already knew that this daggone night was gonna be dastardly. Like y'all wild as shit.
Oh, again, that's the why we set it up this way, dog. We ain't even done yet. That's the funny shit. But yes, yeah. Personally, I think that in terms of feuds that have a little bit of gravity towards it, a little bit of like melodrama, like we loved with Bianca, Jade, and Naomi, this has a little bit of it all, right? You got 4 people who you know can work. You got a little interplay between 3 people who literally grew up together in the business, and their Angela White-esque friend over here, who basically is like, I have become friends with this person via rivalry, who is a respect here, and the other one is like, excuse you, like, bitch, this ain't about you. This Kabuki Warriors. This damage control shit over here. What you doing over here? And thus, I say it's a perfect feud to me because it has all the messy ass elements, and it also has Asuka being featured as a monster heel who is a goddamn anime villain every which way, but every which way.
It's cool for
Hey, Will, I'm still an idea. Ass.
Okay.
I'm like one because it's like, yo, it's like it's Asuka and Io. That's what I'm looking at. That's the match I'm waiting on. It's like, when do we get Asuka versus Io?
Yes.
And they like, you know what? In the writers' room, they like, you know what? We should throw Rhea Ripley in this and just mess it up. And I'm like,
what?
All I be thinking about is, y'all know she white, right? Like, first you tried to make her Hispanic, now you want to throw her in with the HB. Like, when is she gonna be herself?
He's Scarlett Johansson. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, and like, yo, like, when are you just gonna, like, yo,
hey, yo,
when she gonna just be herself? Because this feud did not need her. Like, I get it. Like, we get in the perf. She needed to be in a match because we're in Australia. Fine, I understand it. After they could, like, look, I'm like, bro, I don't care. Cause like, yo, we don't care. The match we wanted, we're not getting. I want to see this goofy ass tag match. Because I tell you, the minute I see Leah do this, I'm cutting it off. I'm cutting that shit off.
Meek, your thoughts before we move on.
Please do. Please.
I'm going to say this, and a whole bunch of people are going to hate it, and I don't give a fuck. This is WWE's attempt to counter-program AEW's Asian roster.
Yo, because Mira Shirakawa is fucking them up over there.
Okada? Takeshita? Like,
Man,
you are trying to counter-program.
Oh, hold on.
People you said wasn't your competition.
Meanwhile, where's Shinsuke?
Where the fuck is Shinsuke?
Just be in the back like this, creepy during promos and backstage.
The honest truth is, sure, it would be real cute if anybody gave an actual fuck. Nobody does.
Nobody.
Because you've never, until this moment, because all your white saviors are injured and all your black tokens are injured, and yeah, I fucking said it, either injured or out. Now you want to put faith in the women that have been wrestling their asses off since they signed a contract before the fucking ink was wet. They always do that to Asuka. When their white savior is down, oh, tag Asuka in. What happened when Becky Lynch got pregnant?
Tag Asuka in.
Yeah.
What happened when damage control was dying?
Brought in Asuka.
Tag Asuka in.
When they needed to build Rhea up when we came back from the pandemic. What
did we do?
Oh, they made Asuka go heel so Rhea could win.
And we are talking about Kana. We're talking about a woman that wrestles circles around 90% of that fucking roster. Io can wrestle with both hands tied behind her back better than half of the motherfucking people on that roster. And we ain't even gonna talk about Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
Because if you have not actually seen that girl wrestle, you are depriving yourself.
And I'm gonna be honest, y'all ain't seen her in rare form.
Since
she got the WWE. Like
we
talking like stardom days.
Go find the stardom tape.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
Yes.
So
she was insane.
Of the strongest wrestlers on your roster that you only go to for a comedy bit, you only go to for a pseudo lesbian drama, you only go to because your white savior ain't pulling it out their ass for you. That's not fair to them. They don't deserve pity storylines. And honestly, if you didn't put all your eggs in one basket with Rhea and fuck that shit up and won't let her just be who the fuck she wants to be, you wouldn't be here. And now you count on your tokens, just like they do with Bianca, just like they do with Naomi, to save your ass. Like they doing with Stephanie Vaquer right now.
While they bury other ones that could be able to stand toe-to-toe, because Raquel should not have lost that match in Saudi Arabia in that street fight. She should have whooped Rhea's ass, which she was doing throughout the match.
Shout out to Gasolina Diesel. Ever since Kevin Nash put the battery in her back, she is Gasolina Diesel.
And killing it.
I mean, MAGA Mommy, she doing whatever she do or whatever, but
I almost forgot that. I almost forgot that.
But honestly, there are people that exist that if you would give them a viable fucking chance.
Yeah.
Because they prove it to you every time you give them a chance.
Absolutely.
Because I have no idea why Natty Neidhart is not running circles in the Intercontinental Division right now.
When she is doing this low-key legend shit outside of WWE.
Yo, that shit hard. That is hard. Because I'm like, every time I see her, I'm like, that's the female wrestling machine Kurt Angle right now. Why is she not dominating on Raw right now with the whole with the security and everything? I'm like, why are we not playing on this?
Who are me?
I don't know. All right, we gotta speak somewhat speed this up a little bit. This is also true. Also, we gotta somewhat speed this up a little bit because we can go all night. I love y'all. By the way, I love y'all as guests. Like this is even more chaotic than me and D solo. And we can be chaotic.
You knew what it was.
Exactly. When I text your ass, I knew exactly what this was going to be. I was like, yeah. All right. So
I know what this one is right here. So
exactly. So we got it official. It's down. It's official. The last time for John Cena is December 13th. It is Saturday night's main event. It is in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. D is more than likely going. Our friend Corey, who does nothing but buy wrestling belts and sneakers, is already got his tickets.
As he should.
That's what Corey be doing. That's what Corey be doing.
In this house.
Because Corey rich.
We love Corey in this house, okay?
As a motherfucker. So a lot of people have been speculating that hey, maybe it's Femi, maybe it's Trick Williams, but I got a better idea as to who John Cena's final opponent would be. I say John Cena to lay down an open challenge and say, look, in order for you to say I've been stepping up to this moment, to this spot, you got to earn this shit. You got to go through a tournament to go get to me. In all honesty. Now, God, I knew that was going to happen. I knew Will was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it. But you know what? That's been my brother for over 10 years. So I am more than welcome to hear what his thoughts on this one.
Do you really want the way that they book in WWE now to book that tournament?
Okay, boy, you that is facts. That
you
is
gonna mess
facts.
around, have El Grande Americano be John Cena last match, messing with this. Now, my other homie, Cedric, who goes by the mayor, he's the mayor of Vice City. If it's not Oba, Edge, or Gunther, if it's not one of those three, I think he had the best idea of how you end it, and you let John Cena do a gauntlet match and roll out all the favorites. All the ones he didn't face this year, let them come out and let him go at it. Let that be the return of Kevin Owens. Let us have anybody that's not currently signed with AEW, have them come out. Let's give Cena a good 45 minutes for his last year. Matter of fact, give John Cena the whole hour.
No commercials. No commercials.
No commercials, no nothing. From 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., it is John Cena's last match and his wave goodbye. Let all the ones that he won't come out, do their thing, have a match, we good. Because the way they hyping this up right now, and the way they did us with this Brock shit, I don't know if they're going to be able to really capitalize the way they want to for this final match. Because we didn't hyped it up too much now.
That, and we only got 4 days left after Perth. We basically got Survivor Series, the Raw in Boston. Well, it was a show in Boston.
And then another one in New York.
Yeah, the last one in Madison Square Garden, and then this last one in DC.
Well, you know what that means, right?
Oh no, Meek, what does it mean?
His opponent can only be one person. He could be the only other person to ever beat God in WWE.
I know who that is.
No.
That's how they booking this shit.
Who?
No.
That's how they booking it.
Yeah.
Like that's how they're booking it.
Oh, who you got?
Like I said, he could be the only other person to ever beat God in the WWE.
Who's the last person who had a match with who had a match with actual God in WWE?
He had 3. And he 3-0 over God, he said. Because you're booking yourself into a corner.
Wait, who is? I'm really drawing a blank on this now.
Vincent K.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon, dog. That's who she's referring to.
Mr. Redacted.
Because that's how they're like.
Hey,
honestly,
hey, yo.
And honestly, it's because they booked this so wild.
AM.
That it's like they're gonna have to pull somebody, either that or from the fucking dirt.
Welcome back.
They have to dig somebody up and dust them off at this point.
Yo, why she not wrong though?
I know that's
why I had to cut the camera off for a second. I had to take that in. Like, she's not. This ain't as far fetched as it sounds. Or Shane McMahon.
I'm just a girl, but yeah, like I don't at this point. Because who's left?
Because you can't repeat. You for sure cannot, like, out of anything you can't repeat. So it either has to be one of his biggest rivals, or John has to choose somebody that he's saying, hey, for the next 10 years, this is the person that's going to carry.
There's only one person that's one of his biggest rivals that's not in that company right now.
He did take time
and they ain't
off.
doing that.
He did take time off for his family, so maybe.
I mean, I would love to see it.
It'd be pretty cool.
But if it doesn't happen, it's not because of AEW.
No, and then he shoots.
Because Tony would be like, go.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, if memory serves me correct, I don't think
this money.
Edge isn't signed to AEW like that. Edge is still
not under contract like that.
Yeah, he's not under contract. But I know he has to go film that Percy Jackson series, which is why they wrote him off and stuff. But
I like the gauntlet idea. I just think at this point they know who they want it to be. So why even play in our fucking face? Just tell us, okay, we want it to be this person.
So who do you
think get over the heartbreak?
So who you think they want it to be?
I don't know who I think they want it to be. I know who I would like it to be.
So give me both then. Who do you think it is, but who do you want?
Who I would want it to be is Oprah.
Same.
Mm-hmm. That's who I would want it to be.
I love for my client first debut.
But who they want to be, I don't know. I really don't know because it's a lot of the same on the men's side. There's a lot of people they like, but they don't have faith in.
Yo, hey, I know I'm just since we throwing wild shit. What if it's Triple H?
If that man wrestle with that pacemaker in his goddamn chest,
make sure they got the defibrillator next to the ring.
Yo, what if he say, "Hey, I'm giving it one more time"?
You know what? Let Stephanie do it. She
Hold on,
already
where
going
do you
into
go?
the Hall of Fame. Fuck it. Let
Yo,
Stephanie.
what if Triple H say, "Hey"?
They better have paramedics, a defibrillator.
They're gonna need that shit that
electric
Jason
shock
Statham was
therapy.
taking in the
And
what
Crank.
movie was that?
We thank
Yeah,
you for
right.
tuning in to this episode.
Hey, get you one of
Yo,
them things out of
to D's
AutoZone
point.
with the battery.
Exactly. You just
All right, y'all, I'm ready.
You got to put jumper cables on his ass at that point because
I'm ready. Hold on.
the defibrillator
God.
ain't gonna be it.
Oh shit! Wait. One of them came loose. Hold
Jumper
on.
cables.
Hold on.
Here, nah. You know what? Here's what's gonna happen. Because the current occupancy of the White House is the way it is, somebody's gonna go with that man to get back in the ring for no good damn reason except to be like, "Hey, man,
Right.
it's John Cena. It's John Cena. What can you tell the troops if you can come back from a heart situation and face John Cena?"
And then there's only one more other person that makes it right if it ain't Edge. Give us The Rock.
I can see that.
They 2 out of 3.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Oh,
finish the
see
trilogy. Finish the trilogy. And the
can
thing
see
about
that.
it too is y'all don't have to give us a crazy match. Y'all can give us these spots, do our favorite stuff with it. You can FU him. He can rock bottom you. And
If you see them ticket prices, I would not be surprised if it is him.
that's your
Ticket
your
prices,
best.
I need more than Dwayne to show up.
Nah, Dwayne got to come shake my hand and ask me what I'm cooking.
He needs to buy me dinner because the fuck.
All
if
of
you
us.
haven't seen, if you haven't seen the ticket prices for Saturday night's main event after they've officially gone on sale, again, salute to you who just bought it before the press release came out.
Yeah.
But there are certain tickets that are going for $5,000.
Let me tell you
For what?
something.
Let me explain. Okay, let me explain. Brandon Gerard Caldwell, I'll give you my full government name, am not paying mortgage prices to watch wrestling. I can't do it. I cannot.
Meanwhile,
I
somebody
cannot.
just sold a kidney to buy that front row seat. I'm just gonna let you know.
Trust me, I don't need to spend $6,500 to understand that wrestling fans is musty. I got a whole shirt that tells you wrestling fans is musty. I ain't gotta go through all that. I
For a
don't.
person that's been in the ring, I don't want to pay that much to see nobody. I wouldn't even tell you to pay that much to come see me be in a match.
There is not a damn person living that I will give that much money to go see.
For a person that ain't been in the ring, you better put me in the fucking ring to watch that bitch right there for $6,500.
I better be at the turnbuckle just looking.
I had better views at the house. Paying that.
That's the thing too. It's like, yo, like that ain't even the front row ain't even the best seat to watch a wrestling show.
And you don't get none of the commentary when you there.
No.
Nope.
So it's gonna be interesting, but it's just like, yo, like it's still something, man. Y'all need to start building up now. Like if y'all smart, build this stuff now. Like who is the last opponent? How are we moving to him in the last opponent? If he's supposed to be a Survivor Series, what's the Survivor Series match gonna be?
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised they put his ass in War Games because the way they've been writing.
Well, that's what they're looking at. It's looking like what? Roman, Punk, Jay, John, maybe Jimmy, with Seth, Braun Brawns, Brock Lesnar. I'm trying to figure out who that fifth may be.
Drew? No, Drew hurt, right?
Nah, Drew got Cody right now, so nah.
Yeah, Drew got Cody now. I'm trying to think who else could go in there as far as heel. capacity, unless you get a returning Kevin Owens
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
or Solo. Or Solo.
Or Solo.
Yeah, or Solo.
Solo anywhere
since-
I will take. I will take Solo anywhere right
since
now.
they broke up the MFT. Yeah.
Are you serious?
You don't see him around no more, do you?
Mhm. Yeah, that's dead.
Unless you
That's
get
dead,
a
just like
return
that pay-per-view
Gunther.
is gonna be if they book that match like that. Y'all think y'all gotta see it, WrestlePalooza. You wanna fucking find out?
Andreas Hill. Big homie gonna light this shit on fire. Really quick. We got two more before we got here. Again, I know me and D speculated last week at the fact that AEW finally has women's tag champs coming up, and we were like, well, who should be the first ones, right? And the obvious one, I would say, I thought about Tony and Mina, and I'm like, do you really need to give Tony another belt? Do you really need to do that? No, you don't. And the fact that they have so many different tag teams, like they have like the Julia Hart joint, that's a good tag team. Athena and Billy Starks, of course. But I'm curious on y'all from Meeks and Will. Like, who would y'all think should be the AEW Women's Tag Champs out the gate?
I don't care.
Well, I do, and I'll give you an answer. TJ.
That
is, and that's coming from somebody who is not a Tamello fan. What they're doing right now, if you actually are paying attention to what AEW is doing, is they are giving their day one people their just due.
Finally. They get a lot of promo.
Finally.
Promo right now.
Chris Statlander is champion. And because we don't have Stat and Willow, as we don't have Saturday Night Live right now, right? Because that would be the other obvious answer.
Yeah.
You give it to...
Thank you, Mercedes Money, for putting Chris Statlander on the map. Thank you. That's why you're the greatest wrestler right now. Because of you.
Hey, yo.
There are plenty of tag teams. I mean, Megan Bain, Penelope, they were playing with Harley and Mercedes tonight with the puppet, which I pop for. That shit's funny.
Always.
We know right, but I think Anna Jay and Tay Mello should be the inaugural champions. They deserve it. They have worked their ass off. They have been in the bloody matches and the death matches. Anna Jay went over to Japan to get better for you niggas. It's time to give them what they deserve.
They deserve
even if it's not a long reign. They deserve to be the initial champions. For sure.
Both of them to put on. Both of them deserve belts. Like some type of strap now.
Exactly.
The work they've been doing. And
it wouldn't hurt to honor some of your day one girlies and then put them in a program with somebody we know is going to take it off of them. Then put it on Mina and Tony. Then put it on Penelope and Megan Bain. Move around. Put it on the Spooky Yuki girls. Whatever. But give it to
Spooky Yuki.
Yeah, that's that triangle. Very scary.
Triangle Man. I was trying to how's a Triangle of Madness? I only know two of y'all, but that
Oh yeah, Thecla. Yeah.
Should be happening. We delivered a lot of takes this evening, a lot of fire takes. I've also seen signage on Will and D's part. We've had a little cameo from one of our favorite movies in Django Unchained. But really, and this is before we even get into Hater of the Week, which has a special cameo appearance before we even get there. What is the one wrestling storyline / trope you are sick of? And you might have mentioned it already, and I just didn't have it for the segment.
If I see them damn Bronx close out Raw one more time. One more.
He said it.
That's
he
fair.
said it.
Mine is stop forcing tag teams that broke up to come back together for a pop. Leave the Acclaim separate. The ship has sailed. You're forcing this shit right now with Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, and it's not working. I hate when they do be friends, tag together, and make this. No,
Scissor, please, scissor.
No, let it. I don't like that shit. Let it. Don't force it. That's cheap. We ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
I'm cool on any storyline that Tiffany Stratton's in.
You sound like me with Liv Morgan. I love it.
Woo. My gosh. Okay. Well,
I
I'll
love
round
that.
us out and say the storyline / trope I'm kind of tired of is Tiffany Stratton's entire reign as women's champion. And secondarily, if you're not going to really use and uplift, again, I think the fact that you got Bailey doing this, this pseudo Two-Face angle that she got running on with Judgment Day as well as Lana Valkyria is cool. Shout out to the Bird Lady. You know what I'm saying? Having to go down to NXT to make some sense of the shit, right? But that's the only feud. Well, that's one of the only. You got 2 feuds right now. And them 2 feuds, mind you, them 2 feuds are a lot better than anything else you got going on for your titles. And that's only because Stephanie just got hers, right? It's like you have a step forward in that you're showcasing other people, but it's also a step back. Because now you got Becky versus Maxine Dupree as a stopgap before the eventual Becky versus AJ Styles match. AJ Styles, my lord, AJ Lee. See, I get my AJs.
Too many AJs. It's too many AJs.
Too many AJs, dog. Too many AJs.
I was like, what is happening? That's some new shit for me.
Can I throw one more else out there that I'm sick of?
Go ahead,
yeah.
If y'all don't stop ignoring this damn tag team division and take them damn tag belts off the wide 6 because they should have never been champions.
Oh, I got a double one for you. Why the fuck Finn Balor and MODOK haven't defended their title since they won the motherfuckers?
They've had 3 title defenses, and they've been champ for over 150 days.
Oh, tag me in again.
Go, Meek.
They have more single matches than they do tag matches.
He's not wrong. The entirety of the existence of this El Grande Americano shit.
Now hold on. Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. That's what's saving WWE right now. Wait a minute.
No. It's cementing their racism. It's not cute.
How is it racist? You got a dude who's been wrestling since the 40s here doing it. Wait a minute. Okay,
you are gentrifying luchadors right now.
Who gentrifying? What you mean? Those are authentic luchadors out there.
Mm-hmm.
White people can't cut backflips like that. We've seen it.
Right, like that Birkin bag that they buy on the corner was authentic too.
It's authentically owned because it was bought and owned with love. So
I'm just asking.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all how you look at authentic.
I'm just asking.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all how you look at it.
Especially when you have luchadors in the company that you're not doing shit with. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
They saving it. They saving WWE.
See. While
Great White Hope. They give you the Great White Hope right now.
While we question the Anglo sanctity of our dear Lucha brothers, not named Ray Phoenix and Pentagon,
doing nothing with them.
And we will that is for a whole nother show. And we also talk about authenticity, aka this Go Girl Wrestling t-shirt. That's authentic. That 2DopeMarks hoodie that D got on, that's authentic. But you also know something that's really authentic and only Ice-T can bring it to you the way that it's just perfect. Hey. Right. It's time for Hater / Hero of the Week. Segment of the show where it feels like we've been doing it for an hour and some change, hating on things because there's a lot of things that have been pissing us off. It's typically the segment where we don't necessarily talk about pro wrestling, but we talk about some real life shit. If real life shit that came around and pissed us off, then by all means. And since we have guests, Meek, who is your hater / hero of the week?
My hater of the week is actually still wrestling related, but I'm gonna call her by her government name, Gail Kim Irvine. If you don't disconnect that motherfucking internet and shut the fuck up, shut up. You don't even wrestle good enough for all of these goddamn opinions. That's
The
my
moment
hater of the week.
the moment she told old buddy that she was digging into her hood side, I was like, all right, you've lost all the.
And then she said she got that from Moose. Like he needed any reason to be more hated by the black people. That's what she did. She threw that nigga under the bus.
Him and old buddy, and D knows old buddy, and y'all know old buddy. They do it to themselves every.
And then turn
single
around
time.
and put a cape on for JD from NY.
We don't speak of that. We don't speak of that fuck.
Girl, if you don't go into a volcano and fling all of your internet-enabled devices into it, that's the way you torpedo your legend and your legacy for no motherfucking reason. Because you could have just shut the fuck up, honestly. My hero of the week, not to get political because I don't need to, but Jasmine Crockett. That's my hero of the week. And I don't think I need to say anything else about my girl. Gang, and that's all I got.
All right. Brother Pharaoh, who is your hater / hero of the week?
I would hate to be the dude that got the common sense in Trump's office.
Baby, he fighting for his life.
Like, somebody over there gotta be like, when he just be like, she's a low IQ person, they like, what the? That was not in the script I gave you. You like, what are you doing?
Fighting for his life, honey.
Like, what is happening? Like, I know that person's stressed out. Be like, good morning, Mr. President. Good morning. Guess what? I've thought of something. We're gonna raise tariffs. Tariffs are now 100%. If there's a movie made outside the U.S., if there's gonna be tariffs, 100%. I'm doing it for the people. What the fuck is a tariff?
That impression is spot on. That shit
really
is. It really is. It really is. It really is. Shout out to all that training to All Deaf, by the way. Shout out to all that training at All Deaf.
You know, man. Hey, man, shout out to my 6th grade theater teacher because this time he got me right. But now my hater of the week is a group of people. It is whoever those group of people that stole all them 8x10s from Priscilla Kelly during that con this past weekend. Y'all ain't shit for that. Y'all some fucking haters, bro. Yo, y'all know that is how a lot of them people make their money. And y'all wrong for snatching all of her shit like that, man. That was at least thousands of dollars worth of fucking product that y'all took from her. Y'all ain't shit for that. And then my other hater is JC Jane, because you should have not won that match against Lola at all. That match should not have went that way. My hero of the week is probably gonna be Jasmine Sinclair from the show Gen V. Y'all know why we're here. Beautiful, holding down the show, giving us black excellence. Locks always on point. And got a fire ass power and a dope ass storyline, man. She playing the hero, and she's my hero of the week. Call me.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You better shoot. Hey. Only shots you miss are the ones you don't take.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Hey, one of these clips will come across on one day.
Look.
Check the follow through, yo.
I'm saying, hey, listen.
Oh shit. Oh man. D, who's your hater / hero of the week?
So my hater of the week is the person that decided to and the folks that know what they know about my situation decided to take my extender from down here because my internet been and I know this shit lagging like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna name no motherfucking names, but as right now I'm probably lagging like a bitch right now. And that's my motherfucking hater of the week because I invested a lot into this damn fucking podcast. And how the fuck did you goddamn take the fucking extender? I know I had to do a fucking podcast down this bitch right the day before my birthday. My birthday is in an hour and 3 minutes. So what the fuck are we doing? I got guests and shit. I got company at home, and now your simple ass one decided to sit there and take my motherfucking extender right before I'm about to go on vacation with this nigga right here. and we about to have a funny ass, fucked up ass show. I could imagine. I don't even want to go back and watch this shit because I sound like it, like in the McDonald's drive-thru. What is we talking? That's my hate of the week.
You're doing great, babe. You're doing great.
I appreciate you. Listen. I'll be 43 in an hour and 2 fucking minutes. And you want to take my shit from me? This shit gives me peace.
I am so replaying this segment for my wife, and you know this.
Ooh, I done fought for my life, Jesus.
My hero of the week is that man right there. Because that man went last week, he went through some shit. And if you watched the show last week, he almost broke down. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm gonna point it out because people need to see. And the fact that he was on that show last week, the shit that he went through, and on the show this week, and still able to come out of town, out the country with me on Friday, and he's still in this thing, doing with everything he got going on, and still pushing through. That's my hero of the week.
I appreciate that, dog. I definitely welcome that, and I appreciate that. So last week, my hero of the week was it's my brother. And this is probably the only time I'll speak about this publicly because we were just waiting for the green light. My brother for 19 years was my older brother. He's my best friend. And for a long time, he had an autoimmune disease that affected his liver. And he got a second chance at this life shit. I know my camera's going out of focus, but it is what it is. He got a second chance at his life shit. He got a transplant in the final days of 2011 final days of 2012 going into 2013. And the autoimmune disease crept back even worse this go around over the last couple months. And folks are asking me like, yo, so why are you leaving ESPN? Like, why are you like, walking away from a dream job? And I told him like, my mama going through something, my auntie going through something, and my brother going through something. And I'd rather be close to them 15 to 20 minutes away as opposed to 1,500 miles away. So last Thursday before we did the show, my brother was slated to have a second liver transplant. And also because of how, weak his body was, it was a 50-50 chance that he was going to make it. And sadly, my brother did not make it. And so I dedicated the final minutes of the show to him. And I'm going to dedicate the final minutes of this show to him too, because that was the dude who I said from jump when me and D started this podcast, like, yo, I cannot wait till I get Lemarion on here. I can't wait to get Lemarion on here. And I even told him that back in August when we had a phone call conversation, like, we still got 2DopeMarks shit to do. Like, I know it's me and D doing the show, but you're about as much as part of this as anybody. And like, if you knew my brother, you knew how creative he was, how tapped in he was. Like, this dude did a whole podcast on the Wonder Years, my nigga. Like, I don't like, there are many funny people in my life, but the two funniest people were my dad and my big brother. And now I got them watching over me. And I would say since last Thursday, shit has sucked. Grief sucks. His wife posting what she posted yesterday reopened the whole wound. But we will get through this because that's what my brother would have wanted. He didn't want us to be in pain, in grieving hard in his absence. He definitely is one of the type of people who was like, oh, we gonna crack jokes, dog. Like, I'm gonna be funny with you, like, regardless. So my brother is my hero of the week. Marion Devin Raspberry, I love you. And I'll see you again. For my hater of the week, though, where do we begin? You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. Last week I had a whole notebook. I had this whole thing just ready. But you know what? Between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and they going back and forth all day on the social medias, I can't even label that one because, hey, dog, I tell people this, and D will always tell you this too. Don't talk about people kids because they'll drag that shit beyond the hell. They'll drag that shit to Beelzebub, okay? But no, my hater of the week is Young Thug versus Dental Hygiene. Like, so for those who don't know, Young Thug has had a terrible, terrible time since he got out of jail. I think he actually needs to go to therapy. Mariah Sciences broke up with him. He dropped this album, which
Wait, go back. What happened?
Yeah, Mariah Sciences broke up with him. Oh God.
Dang.
Mariah Sciences broke up with him.
I just want to check and see how she doing. That's all. I just
yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing in figuring that part out. And then he admitted while on a podcast with Aiden Ross, not again a bad move in itself, right? Because all press ain't good press. That he only brushes his teeth once a week. Brother, why? Some things you can take to the grave. Like, we didn't need to know that. We honestly didn't.
Breast my life.
Yes. Didn't need to know that. I didn't need to know your thoughts about therapy and how a woman actually having a therapist makes you feel like less of a man. Again, dog, I loved Ski. I loved Hot with you and Gunna. I love Danny Glover. Like, I've not seen somebody throw away their legacy this fast since Gail Kim hopped on Twitter. Just saying. Like, brother, if you doing all this to go 50,000 first week, dog, like, this may be the worst post-jail rollout I've ever seen. Because typically when people go to jail and come back out of jail, they convert Muslim. You know what I'm saying? They work out, they get swole. All you did was hop on the phone and run and use up everybody else's minutes. Just chatty pattying. Just big yapping.
Shout out to Mariah the Scientist, because
this man's still on Mariah the Scientist.
Because think about like all the stuff he just named, and she stuck by him. Because there's no way you just started not brushing your teeth once a week. That had to have been happening. And she stuck by that man. Stuck by him.
Look, man, between Saweetie's eating habits and Mariah Science's thoughts on dental hygienists, I wonder about the rap girl. I wonder about the music girlies, dog. Burning Blue should have been about some Colgate and some Crest, dog. I'm sorry.
But again, this y'all fault. This y'all fault for letting him get famous. This y'all fault. This is all y'all fault.
I don't listen to that, man.
The second it was like, yo, you gotta go. You got no. What happened? What happened? Nah, you grown. You got a Young Thug in that song in that playlist of yours.
I'm grown. I'm grown.
You got one on your
Will. I was trying to avoid that because now you got to my secondary hater of the week, and that is whomever came up with this 100 best rap albums list for Pitchfork. And again, I have respect for Pitchfork. I've written for Pitchfork. But the moment you start off a list with Doggy Style at number 100 on a 100 greatest rap list, 100 greatest rap albums list, and then Young Thug and Rich Gang, the tour is in the top 10 all time.
What was number one?
Mobb Deep, The Infamous.
You see the face Meek got right now? That's why it don't bother me.
Again, I have no look. I got no issue if you put Juvenile's 400 degrees in that top part. I don't. Why? Because it's 400 degrees. Like that is literally a time stood still rap out from the South. I ain't got no issue with it. But the moment you got Doggy Style on 100, hey,
listen, you got to remember, we live in an era where Trump built a gate and was like, we gonna paint it all black. So when it's hot, they can't climb over. And they only painted their side. Mexico did not paint the other side. And he didn't fix the gate. And the most time that they hop over is at night. I've never in my life heard of somebody trying to cross the border midday. This is the world we live in. So that's why none of this surprise me. We living in a fucking TV show right now.
Thank you. We are the 2DopeMarks.
to quote Cat Williams, you know we can see you.
I'm telling you, yo, Vince McMahon is writing life right now, and it is fucking hilarious. Like, because that's all you can do is laugh. That's all we can do right now.
If we are living in the days of Vicente McMahon, I should say Vincente, because he still got that weak ass mustache, then God help us all. But that is tonight's episode of 2DopeMarks. Follow the pod on YouTube at 2DopeMarks before they nuke it for good. Subscribe to the channel, man. Turn on post notifications when we do new uploads. Follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Facebook at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Instagram at 2DopeMarks. Threads at 2DopeMarks. Find the 2DopeMarks store. It's links in our bio to everything we go for. I would like to thank the honorable and most esteemed Will Pharaoh and Meek the Mage for joining us this evening. Do either of you have anything you would like to plug before we no longer have internet service and all of our extenders get taken out?
Mine ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna just tell you right now, this is not unusual for me. They are used to this shit.
I've said worse.
I 100% have said worse. 100% have said worse. I'll give you an exclusive, something that only about 4 people in my life know is occurring. I will say, pay attention. Yes, D knows, yes. Pay attention to MPX and the Who Runs the World 2 show. You may see someone you know doing some things.
Okay. We love to see growth. We love to see movement. Brother Pharaoh, where can the people find you at? By the way, Meek, after Will is done, you can share the various places that people can find you at.
You can always find me living that Big Jimmy life. 5 letters, 1 word, bang bang, skeet. On all platforms.
You can find me at Meek the Mage making magic on all the things that I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't be a fucking weirdo, because I will block your ass and you will die there. Okay? The block party does not have free re-entry. You stay there. Okay? And that's on every platform you can think of. And if you find my Facebook, don't add me, because I'm not gonna add you.
All right. Me and D are gonna have a well-earned vacation this week, and we will see y'all. Wait, D, are we back next Thursday?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully.
He was like, I don't know what the fuck going on no more.
I thought I was bad. Good God.
Yeah, we was
between my internet and y'all 2 motherfuckers. Shit.
We didn't even do nothing. We was pretty tame, I feel.
It was. I was very calm.
You were being you. Y'all were being y'all.
Yeah.
Ain't that what you asked for in the words of Meek Mill?
I gave you gear 1 on this episode. I did not switch.
Yeah, this is Sleepy Meek. I'm not even occupied.
Yeah,
right.
I frame it to you worse. I frame it to you like this, D. He's much worse on his own show, the Kayfabe Podcast, which it goes to show you that if this is merely him as a guest, you can only imagine what he's like as a host.
I love that.
I
gotta
love
have
it
my
indeed.
thought on that. We got to do a crossover episode.
We definitely have to do a crossover episode.
Meek, you too. Meek, you too.
I gotta have some.
I want you to think I want to talk about you.
I gotta make sure I got some good internet for this shit.
The internet issue will be resolved. It'll be resolved.
Yes, we're gonna extend it back.
That'll be resolved. Until then, we are the 2DopeMarks. Again, I'm gonna plug it one more time for them one more time. Follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks, on Instagram at 2DopeMarks, on Threads at 2DopeMarks, at your mama house probably. It's still the same at 2DopeMarks. And if you want the merch to support Gold Grill Wrestling, the link's in our bio. And we will see y'all next week.